welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, hello, I'm Nocturne and I do K-pop, K-drama, as well as pick a card readings here on YouTube. I'm so excited about today's reading, you guys, because today we're going to be looking into your next relationship, your next love. So the energy of your relationship, what kind of person they are, what they think of you, what they want to say to you. So I think it was last month that I did a reading on your spouse. So I will link it somewhere on the screen now, but this is about your next relationship. So it could be with your spouse, it could be with someone else before your spouse, who knows, right? But we're gonna have a look. And so the first thing I'm gonna need you to do is pick one of these cards. So they're all of the suns. So see which card draws you in, and that will be your group. So this is group number one, this beautiful sun card right here. This is group number two. I just love the colors. And this is group number three. It's so beautiful, you guys. I love the sun card. But yeah, see which card calls out to you, and that will be the group that has your message. And I just want to make a quick disclaimer that readings like this work a lot differently than when I do reading for a private client or for a celebrity, because there's a lot of you guys watching this video, so there's going to be a lot of messages that come forward. So please take what resonates, and if there's a message that doesn't resonate with you, it's probably for someone else watching this video. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I will have all the links to my Patreon or my private readings in the description box below. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into the reading. Okay, my beautiful group number one, let's see what is the energy of your relationship with your next love. What is the energy? Let's see. Ooh, okay. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, by the way, I always shuffle on camera, so bear with me. So the energy of your next relationship. Wow. Okay, so already I see that you guys are gonna be like a power couple. That is the dynamic I'm sensing. We have the Six of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. Both of you guys are really hardworking people. So I feel like you guys bring out the best in each other. The dynamic that I sense when it comes to both of you is you really want to nourish each other. You want to see each other succeed. So they're going to be your biggest cheerleader, and you're going to be their biggest cheerleader. So you feel so strong and so grounded in your energy and in your relationship that it helps you thrive in other parts of your life. Because I see with the Ace of Pentacles, do you see here how you're basically cheering each other on so that both of you can grow and become the best versions of yourself. And I see that with the Six of Wands, you guys are in a relationship where people are like, oh my gosh, look at A and B, like how good are they, and how good do they look together, how successful are they now? I just see you guys really kind of like becoming the best versions of yourselves together. I also see that with the Nine of Pentacles, you guys love enjoying the finer things in life. So maybe you guys really enjoy going out to a luxurious or a Michelin star restaurant every once in a while, or you know, having a really fine dining experience, or buying each other, you know, expensive presents, things like that. I just feel like it's not really because you're materialistic or anything like that. You guys just love enjoying life together, the finer things in life, a good hotel, a good spa weekend, things like that. But yeah, that's the energy, guys. Anything else in regards to group number one? Oh, sorry, card jumped out. Yes, guys, seriously, the vibe just feels so good. I want to hang out with you guys because we have the Three of Cups. You guys love going out dancing, maybe like enjoying a glass of wine, things like that. Like you're just living life together. It just feels really good. Like, and also you guys take a lot of like wins. When you start dating this person, I feel like a lot of success is going to come your way, and a lot of success is going to come their way. Because with the Six of Wands, I just see a lot of wins, them winning, you winning. You just bring a lot of good luck to each other. That's how I feel. So yeah, now let's look into what kind of person they are. So guys, can you tell us a little bit more about group number one's person? What kind of person are they? What kind of person are they? Their personality, a little bit of a clue into who they are. group number one's person. We have the 10th house. Of course, we have the 10th house. We have the 8th house. Oops, one more. Some of them, guys, some of them could come from generational wealth. Not all of them, but I feel like some of them could come from generational wealth, or they could be like part of a legacy. When I say legacy, it could be that maybe their dad was a lawyer, and so they and their granddad was a lawyer, and their great granddad, like they could all have done the same career throughout. I just sense some sort of legacy when it comes to them, like a tradition that's been handed down from generation. That's why I say some of them could be coming from generational wealth. Obviously, this is a general reading, so there's a lot of you guys, but I feel like, yes, some of them could come from generational wealth. Some others could be doing a profession that has been handed down to them, a craftsmanship, a specialty, things like that. But I see that there's someone that's very confident and self-assured. I mean, you could already tell by the 6 of Wands, they're just winners. They just like going after it. They're not scared of competition. I think they thrive in competition, actually. But they're very, very self-assured. They're very confident. They have a very kind of like joie de vivre approach to life. So it's like work hard, play hard. That's exactly how they are. It's just like they take their job seriously and they take their responsibility seriously. But when it comes to clock out, they're there, you know? They're there, they've taken off their suit and tie, or they're just ready to play. Yes, so I feel like they are very set in their career. They're very goal-oriented, but there's also like something about them that's very humble. So, you know, people might look at them and think like, oh my gosh, you know, this person is so successful, but they're not cocky whatsoever. They're so easygoing. People love hanging out with them. They make people laugh, especially with the Libra here. They're very diplomatic people. They get along with different types of people from all walks of life. Like they're just a very like well-rounded person. I feel like one of the first things that's gonna draw you to them is the way they laugh. There's like this airiness about the way they laugh. Like I can't explain it, but it's almost like so it's not being held back is what I'm seeing. Like the way they laugh is so free, like like I don't know. You get what I mean, right? But yeah, that's just the kind of person they are. Anything else, guys, in regards to group number one's person? Group number one's person. Ooh. I also see that they have a really fun dance moves, like the way they twirl and like move their, like it's just something about them. Like, yes, they're serious, yes, they're goal-oriented, yes, they're successful, but at the same time, there's some childlike quality about them, and the way they move, especially when they dance, they like to be goofy and stuff. I see that they sometimes do things like with their bodies to make you laugh. Like that sounded really weird, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? Like they try to be goofy and like childlike. They like making you laugh. Like their laugh just keeps coming up. Okay, anything else, guys? One more about group number one's person. No. Okay, so we also have the bee spirit. Sweet results await. There's just, I don't know, I just feel like everything with them feels fun. Even if you guys are like doing chores, I feel like you are able to put a spin on it and it ends up feeling like a lot of fun. But yeah, I also see that there's someone that's very, very like detail oriented, especially as you guys can see here with the bee, and there's like a lot of cogs. They might be interested in like, you know, like machineries, technical things, as a hobby. Maybe they like building models. I don't know what it is, but or playing games. I just feel like they're very detail oriented and they like to figure out how things get built and things like that. But yeah, okay, so now let's go to what they think of you. What will group number one, sorry, I just dropped cards. Sorry guys, you can't see, but literally my table is filled with like tarot decks right now everywhere, and one wrong move, they're gonna fall. So that was just me rescuing a deck. But yeah, so what will they think of you? What will they think of you? Actually, I wanted to grab this deck before we moved on. This is the energy of your relationship. Sorry, guys. So sorry. Let's go back to the energy of your relationship before we move forward. So yes, going back to the energy of your relationship. Ooh. Wow, look at that. So emotional freedom, the gardener. I'm not surprised this came forward. So in regards to your relationship, as I mentioned, right? Like you guys just love enjoying life together. You guys like the finer things in life. You enjoy going out, partying, celebrating life, dancing, drinking a glass of wine if you guys drink, things like that. And you really, really want to see each other succeed. You're each other's like biggest supporters and biggest cheerleaders. I'm so sorry about the noise, you guys. But also we have resolving conflict, emotional freedom, and the gardener. When there's issues that arise between the two of you, you don't want to let that simmer. It is so important for both of you guys that you talk it out with love, with empathy, with compassion, with a lot of understanding. Like you really don't want misunderstandings to come into your relationship. You don't want like if you guys fight at the end of the day, you're not going to go to sleep angry. Like it's really important for both of you guys that you talk it out, or even if you can't resolve everything at that moment in time, at least you hug and you let each other know that you're on the same team, that you really care about one another, and that you love each other, and you'll get through it. Like that's really, really important. Because with the gardener, I see that it's one of the most important things about your relationship is you both really want to nurture it. You want to see it grow. I don't see this as a fleeting relationship. Obviously this is your next relationship reading, right? So it could have been that you only date for a month or 2 months, but I definitely see this as a long-term thing because you guys actually want to see this grow. It's not like a joke to you guys. It's not something that is fleeting. You really want to see each other grow. You really want to make this relationship work, and you put a lot of effort, a lot of work, a lot of love into it. As you guys can see, look at it's beautiful. But yeah, and also you don't like to restrict each other. It's so important for them to see you happy. They want to see you happy. So if you need to go out with your girlfriends, if you need to some time alone, if you want to go to the library on your own, if you want to whatever, they're like, yeah, go for it. Or you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I want to see this Taylor Swift concert. They're going to be there. Even if they don't go with you, they're going to be right there next to you trying to help you score tickets. They want to see you happy. That emotional elation that you would get makes them happy as well. So that's something that's really, really beautiful. Okay, guys, so now let's go into what they think of you. What they think of you. How do they see you? So, how do they see group number one? How do they see group number one? How do they see group number one? Wow, it's very, oh my God, you guys, this is very, very, very clear. I saw the first card and the second card and I was like, wow. Okay, so we have limiting beliefs, step by step, and transformation. So you have transformed them. You will transform them. Sorry, I forget, hasn't happened yet. But with limiting beliefs, step by step, and transformation, what I see is that it's almost like this. They lived in their little bubble. And this could be because they come from that traditional lineage, right? Like I mentioned, it could have been that they come from like a very wealthy family, generational wealth. So maybe they grew up in like a little bubble with the same type of people and things like that. Or it could have been that they're so stuck in their career, the same kind of career that their dad did, their parents did, their grandparents did, and things like that. But what I'm seeing, it's almost like this person lived in a little bubble, and the people that they interacted with were kind of similar to them. But what you did is almost like you destroyed their bubble and opened up their world so completely. And now they're seeing all these technicolors and all these beliefs and these ideas that they didn't even realize they had, because it's something that's been imparted down on them for like so long. They realized, oh my gosh, like I've been thinking so like small. I've been looking at the world through these tiny lenses, and step by step, you've transformed their life, you've transformed their outlook, and they're so much better because of it. So you guys see the colors here. In limiting belief, it feels quite cool, quite muted, but you come into their life and you've showed them rainbows and beautiful technicolors and excitement and life and positivity. And I think that's why they just feel so open with you. Also, I feel like they come from a family that don't really talk very openly. I'm just getting the sense that this person's family is a little bit cold. not bad or anything, but they're not used to expressing themselves, because I can see that with this, do you see the colors are even the same? The gray, the green, the white, the gray, the green, the white. Like, I see that maybe in the past, or how they grew up, is that, you know, if you're going through a difficult time, like, oh, don't cry over it, you'll get through it, just work hard, kind of thing. It's like, kind of, sometimes things are swept under the rug. A warmth is not something that they feel so normally, you know. And now look at this, the transformation and the woman are even the same color. So this depicts you. So the warmth and the kindness you give them in the face of adversity, when they're feeling down and things like that, that means the world to them, and that has changed them. So you need to know that the transformation that you will have on them is massive. Okay, so yeah, so finally, now let's see what they want to say to you. What do they want to say to you? Oh my gosh. Okay. What do they want to say to you? Wow. Wow. Like, literally, group number one, they adore you. They adore you. They honestly think that you're so beautiful with all your flaws and all your vulnerabilities, and they feel so grateful. It's almost like I hear like, thank you so much, because you've reached the hidden depths of who I am, and you truly see beyond the surface of who I am. And this is what I saw earlier too, with like the energy of your relationship with the Ace of Pentacles. Like, you really dug beneath the surface, both of you guys, like, and you're growing together. That's the kind of relationship that you have. You want to grow together. You are really putting the work to ensure that you both become the best versions of yourselves. And this person really feels thankful that you are able to see this person as who they truly are. Okay, and with Don Juan and Prince, oh my gosh, they want to seduce you, they want to take you out. This is why you guys really enjoy the finer things in life. I think it's important that you guys have lots of date nights and things like that. They really want to sweep you off your feet. They want to seduce you. They want to take you out dancing. This is just a reiteration of what's been coming up. They want to buy you flowers. They want to just like really romance you, is what I'm seeing, and they truly care about you. But yeah, group number one, I'm gonna finish the reading right here. I just think that this has been so beautiful. I'm so excited for you guys, and yeah, if you enjoyed this reading, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I hope you're taking care of yourselves, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, my lovely, my beautiful group number two, let's see everything about your next relationship. So first, let's start off with the energy of your relationship. So the overall energy of your relationship, group number two. And apologies if it's gonna take a long time, because if this is your first video that you're watching of mine, I always shuffle on camera. So, oh my gosh, you guys, I love it. So group number two, the overall energy of your relationship is that it feels very nurturing. You guys balance each other out very well. Also, I'm already getting the sense that both of you guys are very creative people. Like, super creative people. You love the arts, you love doing creative things. You're very gifted. So I feel like you inspire them and they inspire you in both your work, in your life, and you're able to really tap into your emotional side. I see that with the Ace of Cups and the Empress here. It's almost like, okay, I'm getting the sense that, especially for you guys, there is a sore subject like in your life. There's still something that you're carrying from your past. Like, sorry if this is triggering to you guys, but I feel like there's a little bit of trauma that you're carrying and you've blocked it out. And somehow I feel like they're able to kind of like unplug that blockage, and you're able to really cry with them or release all of that pain, release all of that weight, and then they nurture you, kind of like help you get back to like heal that part of you. That's how I'm seeing it. And they can, and you're able to do the same thing for them. So I feel like you guys are kind of like healing each other. It feels like a very healing, very nurturing, very safe Safe is the key word. Very safe relationship. I also see that with justice is that you guys are just very fair, very balanced. It feels like, you know, if you guys end up living together, let's say, I mean, this is an example, but if let's say you guys live together, you would divide chores equally. You're very fair with one another. If one person is feeling unhappy, you like to talk it out, things like that. So let's grab some more cards. So the energy of group number 2's relationship. I feel like you guys are kind of like just able to like be kids around one another. Ooh, you guys, what did I say? I said, I feel like you guys are so creative. And look at it. Creativity card came out again. Divine Feminine, Maturity, Creativity. Oh my gosh. We have the Empress and the Divine Feminine. I'm going to cover her chest. But yes, so you guys, seriously, you are both very creative people. Very, very creative people. And I feel like you're really going to enjoy doing things that are very creative together, going to art galleries, seeing like independent movies or like film festivals, things like that, enjoying the sun, out and about, just getting inspired. You're both just very like inspirational people. And I feel like the two of you together heals a lot of the things that you've been carrying from your childhood. That's how I can describe it, because you guys feel like best friends. First and foremost, you feel like best friends, lovers and best friends. Okay, and with maturity, it's not just that you guys are like able to have really tap into your child qualities and have fun together, but you really are able to have difficult conversations too. You're able to be very mature with the issues that you guys have, and you're able to deal with it in a very like good way. Okay, now with the Divine Feminine and the Empress, seriously, you guys, I feel like it's such a nurturing relationship. I feel like you guys are very intuitive with one another. Maybe, you know, like if you're in a group of people and you look into each other's eyes from across the room, you know exactly what they're saying and they know exactly what you're saying. I don't know why it's so, like, this is what I'm sensing. I sense that you guys are like out and about at like a party or something and you're ready to go home. Like you could look at this person and you could be smiling, so people could think you're just smiling, but they know exactly, oh yeah, okay, yeah, they're ready to go home. Let's take them home. That's the feeling I get. Like you're very protective of this person. This person is very protective of you, not in a possessive way, in a loving way. Okay, you feel like family from the get-go. Oh my god, I don't know why I said gecko. So it could be like geckos, like maybe you guys travel somewhere where there's geckos. But anyways, it feels very nurturing and very safe from the get-go. And yeah, very loving. So I'm gonna put that here. Okay guys, so now let's see, what kind of person are they? What kind of person are they? Okay. What kind of person is group number 2's next love? What kind of person is group number 2's next love? Ooh, let's see. We have the 6th house and the 3rd house. My goodness. Like seriously, I feel like you guys are just like children together in the best way possible. Like you're just able to tap into like nostalgic things. I also feel like maybe they might like let's say manga or anime, or maybe they like, you know, Studio Ghibli or games from like retro games, you know, like Mario Bros. I don't know, but something about their childhood. There's still something from their childhood that they still like doing today is what I'm trying to say. And I feel like they're going to introduce you to those things and you guys are going to have a lot of fun together. But yeah, I feel like this person is very practical. I feel like they have a very good head on their shoulders. Like they know how to do their taxes. They know how they've got their life savings. They're on top of their pension, like things like that. Yeah, let's grab. Group number 2's person. Group number 2's person. Number 2's person. Do they want to come out? I don't feel like they did. Okay. Group number 2's person. Okay, yes. Oh. Okay. Group number 2's person. No? Huh. They're a little bit shy, you guys. Your person is a little bit shy, but they're not shy with you. They're open to you. But I feel like in general, with new people. They're a little bit withdrawn. They're a little bit unsure. Yes. So we have the Knight and the Liberator. So again, I already felt that this person is a little bit shy, but you really get them out of their shell is what I'm seeing. But there's someone that's very, very loyal, okay? You don't have to worry. They're always going to be very loyal to you. You don't have to worry about them looking at someone else or wanting anyone else. Once they're with you, they're with you. Done. Also, I feel like because for them, I don't know, I just feel like they're not very experienced when it comes to love. Like maybe you've had a lot more experience in your past relationships, but I feel like they've only had a couple. But with you, they're really able to like open up. They are very romantic with you. They're very chivalrous with you. But I feel like you're a lot more like kind of like free. Like your energy feels very free. And there's something about you that like really inspires them is what I'm seeing, and makes them feel less shy, more outgoing. I feel like they look at you in awe. Actually, group number 2, they really, really look at you in awe. Anything else about group number 2's person? Anything else about group number 2's person? Okay, some cards just jumped out. We have the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Hierophant. Yeah. I think, okay, obviously this is a general energy, so there's a lot of you guys to take what resonates, but I feel like for some of you guys, I feel like one of the reasons why they are a little bit shy, a little bit withdrawn, is because their mother figure wasn't necessarily very good. I feel like their mother figure definitely wasn't warm, wasn't nurturing, and I think that's why they feel so safe with you, because from the very get-go, your relationship feels very safe, very nurturing, very open, very sensitive. And their mother figure was a little bit more of like a cold person. They didn't necessarily give them much love. And I feel like when they were growing up, if they were feeling emotions and things like that, this mother figure or this person would be like, oh, like don't wallow. Like I feel like they're very, very critical is what I'm trying to say. They maybe had a parent or an older sister or something like that that was very critical of them, so made them question themselves a lot. So when they finally meet you, it feels very warm. They feel very safe. They feel nurtured is what I'm trying to say. And you're, in a way, healing a lot of the things that they felt when they were a child too. Because I don't necessarily feel they had a very necessarily good upbringing is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, sorry guys, that got a little bit heavy. But now let's go into what they think of you. What do they think of you? I mean, I think it's pretty clear. A lot of the cards have already jumped out. But what do they think of you, group number 2? What do they think of you? Haven't we just been talking about inner child? Whoa, 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 whoa. This card came out on the 3rd part of group number 1's person 2. So I feel like a lot of you guys watching my video today are really transforming these people's lives. But okay, so group number 2, what do they think of you? They honestly feel, I mean, it's so funny how the guides communicate sometimes, but they honestly feel like you are connecting with their inner child and you are healing their inner child. They're able to be so creative with you and follow their bliss and have so much fun. And sometimes they talk to you as their adult self, and sometimes they're talking to you like from their inner self. It's like, you know, sometimes let's say you're waking up on a Sunday morning and you're both adults, but they're like, hey, do you want to go to like a matinee movie this morning? I heard that like, I don't know, what's it called? Minions 3 is out. Shall we watch that? And you're like, yeah, sure. And it's like a whole day and you guys have so much fun. It's just like every day is about following your bliss. And they've never had that kind of relationship before where it's about following your joy. Do you know what I mean? But your relationship to this person's relationship to you is going to be very, very transformative to them. Like they will honestly feel like you're transforming their lives for the better. So again, this relationship does not feel like a short kind of like stint. It doesn't feel like just like a 2-week, 3-week thing. It definitely feels like a more long-term relationship. Definitely, because yeah, it's transformative to them, and yeah, they really, really love you, group number 2. Okay, so now let's see, what do they want to say to you? So what do they want to say to you, group number 2? What do they want to say to you? What do they want to say to you? Oh, 3 cards. Okay, so we have oh my god, you guys, I just can't. This is so funny. This is so funny. Also, like, I just wanted to show this because I think this is so beautiful. I think it was such a clue from the very beginning that if you guys chose group number 2, group number 2 is the only one that has the tarot, the sun card, that I made you guys choose, depicted with 2 children hugging under the sun, playing, picking flowers. You guys are best friends. First and foremost, like proper best friends, okay? And you guys have so much fun together. But we have the sun, inner child, child eternal, the 3rd house, which is about childhood relations, early learning, communication. We have creativity. Seriously, you guys are best friends. But yeah, hero. Yeah, what do they want to say to you? Group number 2, they want to say to you, thank you so much. Wait, actually, let me just grab a few cards from here. What do they want to say to group number 2? What do they want to say to group number 2? Oh. Wow. We have the sun, radiance. What did I say about the card that is depicted for you guys? Look at this. The sun. They honestly feel like you are the sun in their lives. You are the warmth in their lives, okay? Okay, first of all, what do they want to say to you, group number 2? Sorry, I keep getting distracted because I just get so excited. I love this energy so much. It's so innocent and it's so pure. That's how I will describe it. This person must be protected at all costs, but what they want to say to you is thank you so much. Thank you so much for seeing me as the person that I am, for allowing me to be so honest about who I am, and allowing me to go after my joys, and allowing me to be vulnerable with you without the feeling of judgment, okay? I am able to see so many fresh things with my eyes through you. You allow me to heal so much about myself, okay? I'm always going to be there. I'm always going to support you. I'm always going to be the hero in your life. You're always going to be the hero in my life. I will continue and I will strive to always support you in life and to ensure that you become, more empowered, and that I will also be the best version of myself for you. Okay. And I think this is one of the things that they're going to say to you at some point of the relationship, is that they think that you are so good at navigating so many different things in your life, at wearing so many different hats in your life too. I think they see you as someone that is so multi-talented, like you're so good at so many things. Like maybe you could have been a painter, you could have been a videographer, a photographer, an actor, you could have been a lawyer, you could have been, like, they just look at you and they see all the infinite possibilities that you could have held. And they're just like, wow, I am so in awe of you. They want to tell you just how much you light their world. Seriously, you are their sun. They are just following you. You are their sun. You are like the center of their life. I know that sounds bad sometimes, but I feel like in this context, it's not, because your sun, you're shining so brightly that it's affecting all parts of their lives. It makes them feel warm all over. And so they will keep rising to the occasion. They will keep rising to be the best version of themselves that they can be for you, because they care about you so much. But yeah, group number 2, I'm going to stop the reading right here. I just think it's been so beautiful. And I feel like you guys are going to be such a good compatible match for each other. Your creativity, your kindness, your warmth, your nurturing aspect. Oh my gosh, there was a card right here. I didn't even see it. Manifest, huh? you are like the manifestation of their dreams. You are like their dream person. Do you know what I mean? I think even in their dreams, they couldn't have imagined a more perfect person like you coming into their life. So I feel like they're gonna say that to you too, at some point in your relationship, for sure. So when they do, please remember this reading, come back to this reading and let me know in the comments. But yeah, group number 2, I hope this reading helped. I hope you enjoyed it. If it did, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, group number 3. I am so excited about this reading. Let's see everything about your next relationship, your next love. Let's start with the overall energy of your relationship. So group number 3, let's see the overall energy of, oh, the Justice card has come out so much. Wow. Wow. Okay, group number 3. Let me just put this right here. Oof, I feel like a lot of you guys that have chosen this group have gone through a lot in relationships. Seriously, I feel like you've had the rug pulled from under you in previous relationships. I feel like your trust has been destroyed in serious relationships, and your guides want you to know that this person, the next love coming into your life, it's almost like the universe's way of recalibrating all the SHIT that has been done to you in the past. Like, this is their gift, almost like, hey, this is a good one, okay? Please don't worry, this is a good one. And I think why the reason why this message is coming out now is I feel like when this person comes into your life, you're gonna have a little trust issues, almost like, this can't be right. Like, you're gonna be very, very careful about it. And there's nothing wrong with that. 100% there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, always be cautious of your heart. And, you know, when you're starting off a relationship, definitely you need to like proceed with caution, get to know the person first and things like that. But yeah, I think they just wanted you to know that this is almost like, the reward of all the things that you've gone through in life and in love. So this person feels very, very set. I don't know how to describe it, but it's not like they're still trying to find themselves. It's not like they're still going through like a party phase or whatever. I feel like they've gone through all of that, and they're already very sure about the person that they are. They are very charismatic. I feel like they speak in a way, like they don't rush through their words. They speak in a way that makes you listen. Like, they're not someone that like talks so much, but when they speak, you listen, is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, guys. They're someone that's very, very just, and they are going to be very, very protective of you. Okay. I feel like they don't say love words very often, like, but once they say it, it's like, oh my goodness, where did that come from? Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know how if someone says like, oh, I love you like 10 times a day, you're kind of used to it. Like, it still feels good, but you're used to them saying it. This person doesn't necessarily say it all the time, but then one day you guys are going to be sitting down and like, I don't know, doing something, or you're like washing the dishes, and they'll just stare at you and they'll just say like, you know, you're the most special person in my life, like the number one person in my life, something like that. And you'll be like, what, where did that come from? Or, you know, you'll be in bed like scrolling through your phone, and they'll be like I simply adore you, like something like that. And it's just really gonna stay with you because they don't really express their love so freely all the time. But you guys, it feels amazing. Okay, so with the Ace of Cups, I feel like this is the kind of relationship where you're always constantly investing your love to one another. You want to see each other all the time. You want to love each other and be around each other all the time. That's how I see it. So anything else, guys, in regards to group number 3's relationship? The energy of their relationship. This is a lot. Okay, we have dating, life purpose, chivalry, and serendipity. Wow. This has come out for like a previous love reading I've done in my channel. So it'll be interesting if the same group that got that reading back then is getting this group as well. So we have serendipity, dating, life purpose, and chivalry. So it will feel like when you guys meet, it feels very serendipitous. Like, oh my gosh, what are the odds that we met this way at this time, that I missed my bus and I got late and that way I ran into you, you know, things like that. It feels like a very serendipitous meet cute, like the kind of meet cute that you see in like romantic movies or rom-coms, things like that. But I feel like for this person, they are quite old school. Like the way they romance you, the way they take you out on dates, they believe in old school love. They believe in buying you bouquets of flowers. They believe in like taking you out on a nice date. They're very, very protective of you. They love you very much. They dote on you, things like that. I feel like they are older than you. Obviously, older than you doesn't mean like 20 years. No, 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 no. But I feel like there's a very mature energy about them that's coming across. So I want to say at least 2 to 3 years older than you. Definitely, I feel like there's just something about the way they carry themselves. I definitely feel like they're already set in their ways. They know their career, they know their life goals, they know where they want to go in life. And it's as important for them that you feel that way too. They're never going to belittle your dreams. They're never going to judge you for what you want to do. All they want is to support you, is what I'm hearing. So anything else, guys, in regards to group number 3's relationship or energy with their next love? Oh, sorry guys, a card just jumped out. Yes, we have the King of Swords, literally, like their energy with the Emperor and the King of Swords, like they just want to support you. It feels very, also, I just want to say, it could be that they have long hair, you know, whether they're female or male. I feel like they have long hair, or maybe if they're male, they have facial hair, something like that. But yeah, anyways, either way, I feel like they're just very, very protective of you. So now let's see what kind of person they are. So what kind of person are they? Oh, actually, let me grab these first. Sorry, guys. My table is full of tarot cards right now. And one wrong move and they'll come tumbling down. So I have to be careful. So yeah. So what kind of person is group number 3's next love? What kind of person is group number 3's next love? We have Libra and Gemini. They could definitely have air signs, okay? That goes to show with the King of Swords too. Okay, so we have Libra and Gemini. Wow, we have Mediator and Libra. Interesting. So they could be working in law, you guys, or they could be mediators, solicitors, something like that. They could work in HR, something where it's connecting people or being the middleman of something. But I feel like they love communicating and their minds. They could also be writers, they could be teachers, something where they're sharing their thoughts with people and educating people. I just see that a lot of people really value them and a lot of people really respect them. So I feel like they work in industry where they're being seen, heard, or like just they're communicating. They're constantly communicating with a lot of people. They could be writers too, journalists, things like that. Now, with Libra and Gemini, they don't necessarily have to be Libras and Geminis, although I see a lot of air signs, so they could have a lot of air signs in their chart. But definitely, I feel like with them, the energy just feels very mature. I don't know how to explain it, you guys, but they care a lot about helping others. They care a lot about being fair. They care a lot about communication. Communication is definitely something that's very, very important for them. And the reason why I say they could be a teacher, a dean, or something like that is because we have intellect, okay? Curiosity, intellect. They could have a PhD. They could be studying or furthering their education. Just something about them just feels very, very intellectual. Now, we also have child nature, friendships with animals, communications with nature, spirits. I feel like they could really, really enjoy going on hikes on their free time. Maybe they love hiking, going to forests or nature reserves, things like that. I feel like they're the type of person that isn't necessarily like a social butterfly. I don't necessarily think they have a big group of friends, things like that. I feel like before you, they spent a lot of time on their own. So that's what's healing to them, is spending time on their own, reading, things like that, traveling. But yeah, okay, so now let's go to what they think of you. So group number 3. How does their person think of them? How does group number 3's person think of them and see them? How does group number 3's person see them? Okay. Wow. Okay. Here's the thing. Group number 3. I feel like out of all the groups that I've gotten today, I feel like your person is like the most, how should I say this, closed off to like relationships, because I think they've had a really difficult time, you know, with their upbringing. And I feel like maybe sometimes in the past it was difficult for them to receive love because they don't necessarily receive that much love in the past. So being with you has felt like a leap of faith for them. Like they just couldn't deny their feelings for you. So I feel like there must have been some sort of resistance from them in the very beginning about pursuing their romantic feelings for you. I feel like in the very beginning they were like, oh my gosh, I can't. I just looked at the time and it's 11:11. I feel like in the very beginning they were like, I just can't. I can't, because what if, you know, this doesn't go a certain way. I feel like a lot of them have had broken homes, or maybe their parents had gotten divorced. Again, this is a general reading. There's a lot of you guys, but that's how I'm sensing it, so I have to say it. Yeah, so I feel like because of that, they're not really like believers in love, but you've really opened up their eyes. So in the very beginning, having a relationship with you was like a huge leap of faith for them, a huge leap of faith. And slowly but surely you opened up their eyes, and now they love. They want to romance you. They are so protective of you. And I think one of the main reasons that happened too is because things happened in such a crazy way that they just couldn't deny it anymore. Like I mentioned, the way you guys meet is going to be so serendipitous that it's like, it almost feels like a meet cute from a rom-com or something like that. I feel like they are careful, you are also careful, but they couldn't have had it any other way. They just love you so much. Okay, so what else does group number 3 think of? What does their person, yeah, they feel like you're so electric. I feel like you guys are gonna have so much chemistry. Like I almost feel like the first time you guys touch, it's almost like, you know, when you get static, like zzz, you know, like it literally feels electric. Okay, and I feel like even though they're like a little bit more reserved, you're someone that feels a lot more free and like fearless and bold, and you dress in like a really beautiful way, and you're just very enigmatic and you're just very mesmerizing to them, group number 3. So now let's see, what do they want to say to you? What do they want to say to you, group number 3? What does their person want to say to them? What does group number 3's person want to say to them? What does group number 3's person want to say to them? Wow. Wow. One more from this deck. I honestly feel like they could be working in law, you guys. The amount of, wow. The amount of cards that jumped out about like the profession in law. So I feel like a lot of them could be. Okay. Because we have justice, advocate, mediator, we have Libra with the scales. So definitely I feel like some of them, they could be working in law. Okay, what do they want to say to you, group number 3? I'm going to grab a few more cards. What do they want to say to you? They adore you. I keep hearing the word adore. They actually adore you. So I feel like one of these, one day they're gonna say to you, like, I adore you. I simply adore you. One more, guys, just one, please, just one. There's a lot they want to say to you. That's the thing. That's why so many cards always jump out, but I just need one. Thank you so much. And they see you like a flower, seriously. Okay, so what do they want to say to you, group number 3? They want to say that I'm always going to be your number 1 advocate. I'm always going to be your number 1 supporter. I'm always going to push through. I'm always going to be there for you no matter what. Okay, I'm always going to be there to help you and free yourself from limiting beliefs that you have about yourself, about ideas that maybe have been passed on to you. I am going to be there for you. I want to heal you the way that you have healed me. Why? Because you are my queen, you are my goddess, you are my ultimate. There's no one else in this world that even comes close to you. even though, like, despite gender, you could be a masculine watching this, you could be a feminine watching this, but to them, just the way they say it, you know, you are their queen, you are their goddess, you are so feminine, you are the yin. To my yang, I want to protect you, okay? I want to protect you, I want to be there for you, and I want to help you become the best version of yourself, okay? They find you so sexy, by the way. They find you so sexy, they find you so sensual. You are literally like a life force. Okay, I'm always going to be there to help you find a way out. If we go through problems, I'm on your side. We're going to find a crack. We're going to find a solution together. Okay, we're going to grow together. I want to be with you always because you inspire me. And there's a fire about you, like I mentioned, right? Like, Badger spirit, be fearless and bold. Something about you feels so like inspiring to them, so different, so unique. So they see you almost as like this goddess, and it's like you just really inspire them, and they want you to be in their lives for a very long time. So yeah, pile number 3. I'm gonna stop the reading right here. Let me tell you right now, they really, really see you as the ultimate person, you know, really. Goddess, queen, I mean, come on. But yeah, group number 3, I hope this reading helped. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. I hope you're being kind to yourself. And if you enjoyed this reading, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye.